Hello student, in last video we have done 7 numericals of this exercise. Now today we will continue from question number 8, numerical number 8. Numerical is a uniform meter rule is pivoted at its midpoint. We have a uniform meter rule. Meter rule means it has length of 1 meter. Pivoted at its midpoint. Midpoint, meter rule A and B. This point is O. This is 0 centimeter mark. This is 50 centimeter mark. And this is 100 centimeter mark. A weight of 50 gram force is suspended at one end of it. Consider this is weight of 50 gram F suspended at this end. This is gram force. Where should a weight of 100 gram force be suspended to keep the rule horizontal? So let's suppose weight of 100 gram is suspended at this point, which is distance x from midpoint. We have to keep the rule, this rule horizontal. This is the pivoted point. For keeping this rule horizontal, anti-clockwise movement must be equal to clockwise movement. Okay. So from principle of movement, anti-clockwise movement, 50 into AO, 50 is equal to 100 into this x. X is equal to 50 into 50 upon 100. Required distance is 25 centimeter. We have to suspend this weight at 25 centimeter from the midpoint, or at 75 centimeter mark. Okay. Now in these numerical we will use principle of movement. What is it? Anti-clockwise movement must be equal to clockwise movement for keeping a rule horizontal. Now question number 9. A uniform meter rule balances horizontally on a knife edge placed at 58 centimeter mark. This is a uniform rule A and B. Meter rule 0 centimeter mark, 100 centimeter mark, and it is pivoted at 58 centimeter mark. This is 58 centimeter mark. At this point it is pivoted. When a weight of 20 gram force is suspended from one end, weight of 20 gram force is suspended from one end. Draw the diagram of the arrangement. This is the required diagram of arrangement. And what is the weight of rule? We have to find the weight of rule. One thing always remember, if the rule is pivoted at its midpoint, we don't have need to draw the weight of rule. But if the rule had pivoted a point other than midpoint, such as in this question, this rule is pivoted at 58 centimeter mark, not on the 50 centimeter mark, which is midpoint. This one is point O. 50 centimeter mark, this is midpoint. We have to find the weight of rule. The weight of rule always act at the midpoint. This is W. And this rule is in horizontal position. Then for keeping this rule in horizontal position, total anti-clockwise movement must be equal to clockwise movement. Then pivoted point is at 58 centimeter mark. Then anti-clockwise movement W, this force, and perpendicular distance, what is it? 8 centimeter is equal to 20 into this distance. This is 8 centimeter and this one is 100 minus 58, 42. Then W is equal to 20 into 42 upon 8. This is 105, unit is gram force. Okay. This is the diagram and this is the calculation for weight of the rule. Question number 10, do it yourself. Now question number 11. Figure 1.33 shows a uniform meter rule placed on a fulcrum at its midpoint O. Fulcrum at its midpoint O. This is 0 centimeter mark, 100 centimeter mark. We are using meter rule. And this is 50 centimeter, which is midpoint of this rule. And a weight here at 10 centimeter mark, we have a weight of 40 gram force, and at 90 centimeter mark, we have a weight of 20 gram force. Part first. Is the rule in equilibrium? Is the rule in equilibrium? For checking the equilibrium of this rule, first we have to find anti-clockwise movement and clockwise movement. If they are equal, then the rule will be in equilibrium. So let's find anti-clockwise movement. Anti-clockwise movement is equal to which force? Tend to rotate this rule in anti-clockwise direction, this one, 40 gram force. 40 into this distance is 40 centimeter, from 10 centimeter mark to 50 centimeter. 40, 1600 gram force. What will be the unit? Gram force centimeter. And clockwise movement 20 into this distance is 40 centimeter. It is 800 gram force centimeter. As we see, both the movements are not equal. So this rule cannot be in equilibrium. Now write anti-clockwise movement not equal to clockwise movement. So rule is not in equilibrium. Okay. In first part, we have to check rule, is the rule in equilibrium or not. So for this, we have to calculate anti-clockwise movement and clockwise movement. If they are not equal, it means rule is not in equilibrium. Now, next part, second part, how can the rule be brought in equilibrium? By using an additional weight of 40 gram force. Now, we have to keep this rule in equilibrium by using another weight of 40 gram force. So, where should we suspend this weight? from lesser moment side. So lesser moment is 800 gram force, clockwise moment. Then we have to place an additional weight here. Let the distance of this weight from midpoint is x. Let's suppose by suspending this weight at this point, which is at distance x, the rule will be in equilibrium. So now the rule is in equilibrium. Then the anti-clockwise moment is equal to total clockwise moment. Anti-clockwise moment 40 into 40 is equal to clockwise moment. Both these forces tend to rotate this rule in clockwise movement. Then we have to take separate movement for these two force, separate movement. Then 20 gram force into 40 plus 40 into x. Now this is 1600, 800 plus 40x. 800 is equal to 40x. X is equal to 800 upon 40, 20 centimeter. Now x, the value of x is 20 centimeter. It means we have to suspend this rule at 20 centimeter distance from midpoint at this side. Okay, this is the required distance. 20 centimeter. 20 centimeter means mark 70 centimeter at 70 centimeter mark. The correct figure will be like this. This is 0 centimeter mark, this is 100 centimeter mark. At 10 centimeter mark, we have suspended 40 gram force. This is pivoted point at midpoint 50 centimeter mark, and this one is 20 gram force, which is at 90 centimeter mark, and we have to suspend 40 gram force at 40 gram force at 70 centimeter mark or 20 centimeter from midpoint. Okay, this one is the correct figure. Now, question number 13, question number 12, you will do yourself. Question number 13, a physical balance has its arm of 60 centimeter and 40 centimeter. Consider a physical balance, arm of 60 centimeter and 40 centimeter. It means this is the pivoted point. What weight kept on the pen of longer arm? What weight kept on the pen of longer arm? Let's suppose X. Will balance an object of weight 100 gram force kept on the other pen. This is the 100 gram force kept on the other pen. What weight we have to suspend it at this end to keep this physical balance horizontal. In the same principle, anti-clockwise movement is equal to clockwise movement. Anti-clockwise movement x into perpendicular distance or line of action of force from axis of rotation or pivoted point 60 is equal to 100 into 40. X is 100 into 40 upon 60. This is 200 by 3 gram force. Now, question number 40. The diagram in figure 1.34 shows a uniform meter rule weighing 100 gram force pivoted at its center O. We have a meter rule 0 centimeter mark, 100 centimeter mark, and the weight of this rule is 100 gram force, but it is pivoted at its center. It means at this point 50 centimeter mark. So we don't need to draw the weight of this rule. Two weight 150 and 250 hang from the point A and B. This is point A, 150 gram force, and this is point B, 250 gram force. Point A and B. A and B. The distance AO is 40 centimeter and the distance OB is 20 centimeter. It means it is the 70 centimeter mark and this one is 10 centimeter mark. Calculate the total anti-clockwise movement about O. Total anti-clockwise movement about O. About O means O is the axis of rotation or pivoted point. Anti-clockwise movement is due to this force. Then the force into distance 40. This is gram force centimeter. This is total anti-clockwise movement. In second part, total clockwise movement about O. Total clockwise movement. Clockwise movement is due to this force, 250 gram force, 250 into perpendicular distance between line of action and axis of rotation, which is 20 centimeter, 5000 gram force centimeter. Now, the difference of anti-clockwise and clockwise movement. Difference is 6000 minus 5000, 1000 gram force centimeter. This is the difference. The distance from O is midpoint. The distance from O where a 100 gram force weight should be placed to balance the meter. We have to suspend 100 gram force at a point from O so that this rule remains in equilibrium. So, we will suspend this extra 100 gram weight at this side where movement is less. Total clockwise movement is less than anti-clockwise movement. So, we have to suspend this 100 gram force at side of 250 gram force, let at distance of x. So from the principle of movement in third part, from principle of movement, anti-clockwise movement is equal to clockwise movement. We have suspended this weight at this side so that this rule now in equilibrium. So from the principle of movement, anti-clockwise movement must be equal to clockwise movement. The total anti-clockwise movement we have already solved, 6000 is equal to total clockwise movement. Total clockwise movement for 250 weight is 5000 plus 100 into x. This is 1000 is equal to 100x. X is 1000 upon 100, 10 centimeter. We have to suspend this weight, this 100 gram weight, 10 centimeter from midpoint. 10 centimeter from midpoint means here. We have to suspend it. This one is the correct diagram now. This distance is 10 centimeter or 60 centimeter mark. We have to suspend this 100 gram force at 60 centimeter mark. Right side of the hole. Okay. Now, question number 16. A uniform half meter rule. In this question, we have half meter rule. It means only 50 centimeter length rule. This is the half meter rule, not the meter rule. Balance at the 29 centimeter mark. This one is the midpoint. 25 centimeter O, and it is balanced at 29 centimeter. Consider this is pivoted point at 29 centimeter mark. When a mass 20 gram is hung from its one end, this is the mass of 20 gram hung from its one end. Now, in this question, as I told you in last question, this rule is pivoted at 29 centimeter mark, not pivoted at the midpoint. So, we have to draw the weight of this rule. This is the uniform half meter rule. It is uniform in shape. It is regular in shape. So, the weight of this rule acts at its midpoint at 25 centimeter. This is the weight of this rule. Draw the diagram of the arrangement. This is the required diagram. And find the mass of half meter rule. Find the mass of half meter rule. Now, in this situation, this rule is in equilibrium. This distance is 4 centimeter and this distance is 21 centimeter. Now, in this situation, rule is in equilibrium. So, from the principle of moment, anti-clockwise movement should be equal to clockwise movement. So, anti-clockwise movement is W into 4 is equal to 20 into this one 21. W is equal to 20 into 21 by 4. W is 105 gram force. It is the weight of meter rule. It is the weight of meter rule. Now mass, only remove this F from here. This is gram. Gram force, kilogram force and gram force are the units of weight or force. If we remove this F, then we will get unit of mass, that is kilogram and gram. Okay, then the mass of this rule is 105 gram. Remaining numerical 17 and 18, you will do yourself. If you have any problem, then you can ask in comment. Okay. In next lecture, we will start center of gravity. And if you have any problem, any doubt in exercise first aid, in chapter first aid, then you can